So when you guys answer the questions, please use the microphone on the table. 好，接下来是辛特利跟强森的部分。First question for me, for Mike. Back-to-back champions, back-to-back Finals MVP, and now going for a third. How did it feel when you found out, when you learned that you're coming back?
I kind of had a feeling that I thought I was coming back. So for me, it was, kind of a great feeling to know that, this has kind of felt like home for the past 2 years for me. So for me, it was just the right place to be. So I'm excited to be back and excited to go for the third.
So for CJ, this is your first time in Taiwan. How does it feel to be a Brave and also be a part of the new league?
It feels great. I've actually been watching you guys for the last year and a half on YouTube. My friend Chuck Garcia, he was telling me a lot of great things about the situation here, and just actually watching how intense the practices were, and just how guys were really getting after it. And, I was pretty excited watching that, to be honest, and really seeing the result of the last 2 years and how that resonates. And that just says a lot.
问一下强森，就是说，新赛季蛮多球队都拥有蛮出色的大洋相关，尤其是工程师。那他对于这个挑战，是不是也感到有一些想法
I think our coaches really do a great job of preparing us as far as personnel. And I feel like as long as we listen to that and we also watch film by ourselves and pick up things on ourselves, we can pick up little things that players like to do. I feel like when you study and you look at things like that, you're able to make plays, you're able to communicate better on defense. It just helps you better prepare for a game plan and to be successful. And I feel like for the last 2 years, these guys have done that, and it shows, and going to continue to do that.
这题想问麦克，就是领航员的洋将 Rivero 说，他长大的过程当中，麦克是他的偶像。那可以跟自己的就是球迷同场竞技的感觉，他有没有什么想法？有没有什么期待？或者是说，跟他对绿球有没有什么印象这样子
？Funny story. Rivero was much younger, but whenever I played in the PBA. His dad was our strength coach, so him and all his brothers used to come to practices and different stuff like that. So I remember him as a kid. So makes me feel old, but it's exciting to see him grow. He's a really good player, and to see him out here in Taiwan, he's really great. I'll look forward to that matchup for sure.
我想问一下，Johnson，就是。我们知道他跟芝杰是不是第一次当队友？那可以谈一下，就是当初他在广大的时候，他跟芝杰相处有没有一些小故事或一些趣味的东西？还有就是当时的林志杰跟现在已经40岁的志杰，他觉得在场上或场外有没有什么样不一样的转变？谢谢。
He's played a huge part in our team at CBA. The story I do have is that it was the game before the playoffs. He stayed in the game way too long, I felt, and he actually got injured. And I felt like if he didn't get injured, we would really deep in the playoffs. Other than that, and knowing now that he's 40 and understanding the magnitude of who he is here and what he means here and the legend that he is here, that's a big deal. And I can't wait to see that opening night and actually feel that and see that. And I saw a commercial Beast the other day, and I looked at Mike and was like, "Is that Beast on the TV?" He's like, "That's normal here. That's normal. You get used to it." It's like, that's not normal. That's not normal. But that's cool.
我会请 Mike 聊一下，就是说这2年他在中华联赛的发挥，大家都有目共。那因为3连霸对这个球队来说是非常珍贵的经验，那这段经历对他整个职业生涯来说。是不是也是特别的一部分
I mean, it's rare. there's a lot of guys that play basketball who never even win one championship or even never get to go to the playoffs. So for me, I feel extremely blessed and extremely, honored to be able to be here, to be part of the, Fubon organization, and to be able to win, 2 in a row. This year's going to be tough for us, though, but I'm excited for the challenge. So I think for us, it's exciting, and it's something that we should look forward to as we go into the season, knowing that we have a chance to make history, and that's the goal, is to make history, to do it for Fubon.
Let me add one more question for CJ. So you made a great impression in the preseason. A lot of dunks, a lot of running on the court. So you made a great impression for not only the fans, but also to a lot of the media as well. So talk about how are you able to do that, especially at the age of 37?
It's a lot that plays into it, but I will say that one of the main reasons is my wife, and I say that because there were times where I wasn't working as hard as I possibly could, and I wasn't taking care of my body, so she stayed on me religiously about that, and that's played a huge part to where I am now, and really understanding now what you were saying back then to where it's paid off a huge deal. So and just understanding and falling in love with the grind of getting better every day, being better than we were yesterday, and understanding that everything's a process to a bigger goal that's bigger than you. And it's really is for me.
不好意思，我想问那个 CJ 的部分，因为我在热身赛中发现他是穿上了一双粉红色的鞋子，然后他在那个鞋上面有写了2段英文，可以请他分享一下那个故事吗？
Actually, my wife wrote that. It's she's a breast cancer survivor, and it's pretty much that she told me I helped her fight through it. So.
所以他是说那双鞋子其实是他老婆写的，然后因为他老婆是一位乳癌的幸存者，所以他有帮他写下这段就是提醒他的话。You want to elaborate or?
Yeah, it's just she survived through it, and she wants me to bring that same fight that she did through that whole process. So, that's definitely motivation for me every single day.
还有其他问题要发问吗？ That was a tough one. Let me ask an easier question. So you were all around New Taipei City. We saw you riding bikes at different places. How do you like the city so far?
I love the city, man. I love it. I try to ride the e-bike almost every night. It's just relaxing and riding past the bridge, just enjoying the lights, just small things, and just enjoying the small pleasures of life. Yeah, that's all it is.
We got to get him a bigger bike.
Somebody got to get him a bigger bike. I don't know who it is, but somebody's got to get him a bigger bike.